I was on mute. I was on mute. No. That's such a bad start. Oh, that's just a horrendous start. I think we're going to have to start this over. Start the 10 minutes over. Because, of course, as you know, I do a 10-minute episode for each episode, right? So, 10 minutes is on. So, guys, welcome to Lunchtime Transfers with your host, like usual, A2L. And we'll be going through some of the transfer news, basically. It's been going on the past 24 hours. So, firstly, it's Haaland. Erling Haaland, who was apparently, I only found this out right now, born in Leeds. I want to get some confirmation on that. Yeah, he was actually born in Leeds, so he's kind of English, but also not. So Chelsea are interested in signing Haaland from Borussia Dortmund, and it would cost around £66 million, which, to be honest, for Haaland, that's an absolute bargain. For a 20-year-old like Haaland, that's an absolute bargain. I take that any day. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Maitland-Niles. So, Arsenal and England fullback and midfielder Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He's 23 years old. He's getting a bit older now. He's ready to go out on loan. Just get better, and he's looking at going into some of the championships. So probably to go into the championship. So probably the likes of Nottingham Forest, West Brom as well, sort of. Sheffield United, those sort of teams. So low Premier League, pretty high Championship sort of teams. They'll definitely be looking at him to sign for the club because, of course, I mean he's still pretty young. Of course, he's not that young, but he's still pretty young. Still got a lot of talent. Uh, you'll obviously need some improvement coming on in time, but other than that, he doesn't look like such a bad player at all. Next one, Mbappe. So Paris Saint-Germain, they're actually considering to sell Kylian Mbappe, who's actually 22 years old now. They're willing to sell the 22-year-old Frenchman in the summer if they fail to agree a new contract with the club. Both Liverpool and Real Madrid, they are both interested in signing him. Only one team, as you know, will get him. So it's either going to be Paris Saint-Germain, Liverpool, or Real Madrid. Now, of course, Liverpool have a bolster because, of course, one of their sort of owners is actually one of their owners is actually LeBron James, right? And LeBron James and Kylian Mbappe right now they seem like best friends. So if you have a look at their Instagram page, I'll just show you right now. Sorry, one sec. So if we actually have a look at their Instagram page, oh, Mbappe. All right, Mbappe's actually changed his. Oh, it's Buffon's birthday. Happy birthday, Buffon. Yeah, so Mbappe has changed his Instagram picture. Let me just check if LeBron James has as well. Yeah, he's also changed his picture as well. That's a shame. So basically, so LeBron James's Instagram, his profile picture, so his profile picture there, was a picture of Mbappe, and Mbappe, his, I'm so sorry, his picture, there, that used to be, um, LeBron James. Sorry, mine went out. The name went out of my mind for a sec. Yeah, so that used to be LeBron James. So it's changed now, obviously, but you never know. That could change back, and we could also see Mbappe in the Premier League playing for Liverpool. So it would look like probably Mane, Mbappe, and then someone else. Because by looks, I think Salah will also be on the move in the summer. Next one is Udengert. People say Udengert, but after looking at his interview, it's actually pronounced Udengert. So I'm going to say Udengert. So Udengert, the Gunners have explored the possibility. So it is a possibility of happening, of actually extending Udengert's stay beyond the end of the season, because it's a loan right now, but it could actually be on for much longer. Probably about 2-3 year deal by the looks of things. That's from what I know. Odengert, of course, he was with us when he was about 15 years old, but that was only for about a month or two before he went to Norway. It could be interesting on what goes on, because of course Odengert is a very prolific player. He's still young. He's 22. Yeah, he's 22. He's pretty young. I mean, he's probably, I would say, an A minus tech of Emil Smith Rowe, or probably the sort of the same. I think we really need to see him in action tomorrow against Manchester United, because that will give us a real insight. And of course, Liverpool will also be having a look at Odegaard as a player to sign in the summer as well. So it will be Arsenal and Liverpool going head to head to sign Odegaard in the summer. Next one is Thomas Tuchel, of course, the new Chelsea manager. He has stated that he's got no plans to sign any players in the rest of the transfer window. So sorry, Chelsea fans, you won't be getting any players this transfer window. Cade Gordon. Now, I'm sure not many of you know who Cade Gordon is. Well, he's 16 years old and he's at Derby County. And he's represented England at the under 16 level. But Liverpool are set to sign this player's signature in the coming days. Now, this is a very prolific player. This player has so much talent, it is unbelievable. He is like, it's actually unbelievable. He's got lots and lots of talent. And he will be a very good player in the future. Maybe in the next 10 years, we'll be looking at him playing first team for Liverpool. Probably it'll be a phenomenal. That's the best way of putting it. He's very young. He's got a lot of talent as well. We're going to be seeing a very good player coming out of this. Marcelo Bielsa. So Bielsa, as we know, is the lead manager, and he has said that he will wait till the end of the season before talks about his contract. So he will see out the season before he wants to talk about his contract, which is quite, it's. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I think he wants to see what happens in this transfer window. I think he wants to see. I think he wants to see what happens in the coming transfer windows, just to get a really good idea on what's going on, what needs to change, and what should change. So it'll be really interesting to see what does happen. I think if he sees a lot of promise in the squads, if he sees a lot of promise, they want to do well, or if he sees them all slacking, then he'll want to go. But if he sees a lot of promise, then yeah, we could see a new contract from Bielsa. Next one, Seri. So Fulham's midfielder, Jean-Michel Seri, is set to join the French side Bordeaux on loan until the end of the season. Now, this isn't fully confirmed. We're pretty close to it being confirmed, though. Probably another couple days we'll do it, and then it will be confirmed. Right, Nathan Collins. Now, I'm sure not many of you know Nathan Collins because he's at Stoke City. He's 19 years old, and he's not a bad player. He is not a bad footballer. He's a centre half. But Arsenal and Burnley are among many teams that are interested in signing the player. He will go for £15 million, which is quite a bit, seeing how he is at 19 years old. But of course, the money is definitely worth it because he is very prolific. He's a very good footballer, and he's probably going to be one of the next greats. Just like Saliba or Saliba. Ramirez, and this is second last, so don't worry. But Ramirez, so pretty good news about this because he's 33 years old. He used to play for Chelsea, but he's now interested. I'm sure a lot of you know. I'm sure a lot of you who used to watch football probably 10 years ago. You know who Ramirez is because he was actually really good. He was a good footballer. But now he's looking at coming back to football, and he's in Africa's Premier League Soccer League. He's available on a free transfer after playing at Palmeiras. course, he is Brazilian. That's why he was playing in the Brazilian league. And finally, Dan Gosling, in the 37 seconds I have left, he has rejected a move to Nottingham Forest. I'm very sorry, Nottingham Forest fans, but he has sadly rejected a move to go to Nottingham Forest. This is big news because everyone thought he would have accepted. I'm sorry, but he didn't. That is it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 5:20 for Arsenal versus Manchester United, and also the team will be with you at 2:50 for Chelsea versus for Manchester City for Manchester I'm going to get it correct, for Manchester City versus Sheffield United. Also on the 17th, the 17th of February, that's at 10 a.m. We'll be with you to talk about a new up and coming band. You guys may know them. And just going to be interviewing them, seeing what it's like. They're Manchester United fans from Ireland. Want to talk about football, want to talk about their latest hits, their latest music. And it'll be really, really interesting to talk to them as well. So, guys, that's it from me today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Earliest, latest, the 17th of February. Peace.